What's going on, guys? It's your boy Darth Eternal here with the latest Star Wars news. But before we do get into that, remember, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Also, go check out my last video as it was a good one, so give it a thumbs up as you watch. Let's start today's show because we have some big news today. So recently, Bryce Dallas Howard talked about Star Wars' upcoming series, the Ahsoka series. And she's starting off, the actress was asked how she knew about the franchise before jumping aboard the Disney Plus series. Now, she revealed that her father was very good friends with George Lucas and how she herself met a woman like Natalie Portman actually at her summer camp when she was younger. So she always had ties to Star Wars, which is beautiful. Now, we're going to read first the connection between Ahsoka and the Clone Wars, and then we're going to talk about this recent quote, or shall I say this recent giveaway that she gave us in an interview. But let's talk about Ahsoka and the Clone Wars connection. We know that first off, for Bryce Dallas Howard, she did something big for the Book of Boba. She had a really good episode in The Mandalorian. Looking back at those two series, it seems like it's almost a given that she would be involved in at least one episode of the Ahsoka series. Maybe an episode where Mando himself makes an appearance, like her most recent, directing gig that we talked about. As for the Clone War teases, what could we possibly, be getting? Well, obviously, there's a plethora of answers to that. We know that Hayden Christensen himself has already been announced, so we know that we're going to be getting a first live action with Anakin and Ahsoka interaction. Hopefully, some of those are flashbacks to the Clone Wars. There's also a high chance that fans will be able to see the first live action appearance of the one, the only Captain Rex, seeing as the two have a close bond during their time in animation. Even with Ewan McGregor back in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series in his Disney Plus series coming out on May 27th, maybe he'll even be, returning for an appearance alongside Rosario Dawson's Hero when she gets the spotlight. Ahsoka is set now to go into production pretty soon, actually in May, and is supposed to release sometime next year in 2023. I'm gonna shoot for it, guys. Most probably it's gonna be during May, just like this year, the way we got for Celebration for Kenobi. So I would say around the time of Celebration. Now, I'm gonna get into now what Bryce Dallas Howard said about a potential reward that the fans will be getting, and this is what she had to say. Without giving anything away, you are going to love the Ahsoka show that's coming up. I cannot tell you anything, but what I can tell you is that you being a fan of the Clone Wars will be greatly rewarded. Now, you know what that means, guys. That means, yes, flashbacks are going to be heavy. We're probably gonna most probably get a flashback scene with obviously Anakin and Ahsoka and possibly Kenobi. That's why you talk about bringing them back. Could be that we get the two, well, shall I say the three of them there in a flashback scene and seeing a de-aged probably version of all three of them. Well, I wouldn't say Rosario Dawson because she still looks very good for her age, but I'll say a de-aged version of Hayden Christensen and already obviously Ewan McGregor as Anakin and Obi-Wan, because we know that they're going to do a de-aged version of them already in the Kenobi series of a flashback during the Clone Wars. So, I mean, again, we got our first Clone Wars, flashback already with Grogu. This is going to be really nice to see in the Ahsoka series. I think that, again, this show, as good as it's going to be looking for Ezra and Thrawn, I think that this series is going to be very emotional as well, especially with the flashback scenes, seeing a younger Ahsoka, seeing a younger Anakin, seeing a younger Kenobi, I think is going to be really nice, and to see them in their attire, their Clone Wars attire, and also to getting Captain Rex. Now, does Tamora Morrison come back as him? He's already teased it. We'll probably get a younger version of him. I wouldn't be surprised. So again, guys, I had to get you guys this news. This was really, really nice. I thought, to hear, Bryce Dallas Howard talk about possibly getting a great reward, or shall I say it will be a greatly big reward for the Clone Wars fans. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Comment down below. I think that there's so much to explore with the Ahsoka series. And again, we know that they're going to be talking about the World of Worlds. I'm not going to get into that now, but I'm very excited to see where that series goes and where it takes us. And can't wait to see Mena Massoud as Ezra. And we'll talk about that on a different time. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know, and stay tuned as I have another video out tomorrow. Later, guys.